Kick back and catch a vibe. We at home with Lisa, Lisa. Kick back, it's a lifestyle. We at home with Lisa, Lisa. Kick back and catch a vibe.
Hello everyone, welcome to At Home with Lisa Lisa. Hi love bugs. I am dropping in today because I am participating in a collaboration titled Ribbons and Bows. And this collaboration is hosted by the Grace Life DIY Home Decor, Jennifer at Home, Design with Emma, myself at Home with Lisa Lisa, Lifestyle Designs with Teresa, and Debbie Bubbles. So please, if you're not familiar with these ladies, go ahead and check them out. And if you decide to do this video, please don't forget to mention the host in your video and leave them down in your description box. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. Here I'm just showing you the different ribbons that I may be using here in this video, and I believe I'm going to do probably about maybe 3 or 4 different bows, so you can see that you can style, create, DIY different types of bows. But let me be transparent with you guys. I am not a professional when it comes to bows. I am still learning, and I'm sure you guys are going to see that throughout this video. So the first bow here, I have already gone ahead and pre-cut my ribbon, and I have a 20-inch piece, and then I have a 24-inch piece as well too. So this bow is very easy to make, as I thought. And what I'm doing with the shorter length is I'm going to fold it in half, give it a little crease there. And then I'm going to meet back in the middle, and I'm going to fold over probably about a little bit more over an inch. And one thing that you have to be cautious about is when you are using ribbon that doesn't have the same side, you have a pretty side and you have a dull side, you have to remember that you have to flip it, okay? And this part is very important that you make sure, if you're using a zip tie, if you're using a pipe cleaner, whatever you're using to tie your bow, make sure that you're tying it tight and that all of your pieces are within. If not, once you go to fluff your bow, it's going to come apart. So here I am using a red pipe cleaner here, and then my 24-inch ribbon that I've already cut here, I'm going to use it as my tail, as you're going to see here. As you all can see, I was trying to figure out how to add my tail here. But one easy way you can do it is you can just tie it in a knot around your original 2 loops and do it that way. But I'm insisting on using the pipe cleaner to get the bow intact and get them all tied together. And then make sure that your pretty side is up and that your dull side is on the back. So that's another thing that you have to remember. And also the ribbon that I am using is wired ribbon too. I love to use wired ribbon. And all the bows that I'm showing you today, I am using wired ribbon. Now this particular bow right here, you can use it in different places. You can attach it to a candle holder. You can put it on, you know, your tree. Look y'all, that turned out pretty good. That turned out pretty good. I didn't do too bad with that, but I'm gonna go ahead and dovetail my ends here so it'll look nice and neat. But also too, you can use it on, you know, a present, on a box, you know, whatever you want to use your bow on, you can. You can also use it on a wreath as well. So here you go, guys. I made it through the first bow, you guys. And this ribbon here, I actually purchased it last year and I purchased it at Sam's. So this is how I used the ribbon in the space. It turned out cute. All right, you all, on to the second one. Okay, I'm using the ladybug ribbon here, and I have also gone ahead and pre-cut it. So I have two pieces that I've cut that is like 22 inches long. Then I have one piece that is 20 inches long, and I have one piece that is about 16 inches long, just roundabout. So I'm going to do just like I did in the with the first bow here. I'm going ahead and folding it, you know, in half. So I got to meet in the middle because I have to gather it together. So the two 22 inches, I'm going to do them the same. I'm going to do them the same way. And I have to keep in the back of my mind that, hey, you have a pretty side and you have a dull side. So I got to make sure that I'm doing it the correct way so the pretty side shows up. And a side note, you guys, it's time for me to get my nails done. I know y'all can see that. I'm actually going to get them done pretty soon. I've been a little bit under the weather, so I kind of missed my appointment, but I will be getting them done pretty soon. So don't ignore that. Just pay attention to me creating the bows. So what I'm doing is I'm just crisscrossing these two here, and then the smaller one, which is this one right here that I'm folding, the smaller one is going to be small, and I just want to lay it on top, but I'm using the same method as I used with the first two. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in here on today. I appreciate each and every one of you guys because we cannot do this without you all. And please don't forget to go over and check out the videos of these beautiful ladies that are involved in this collaboration. So again, here I am using a pipe cleaner, but I am using a white one. I'm going to tie it. And then the 20-inch ribbon that I cut, I'm going to use it as the tail. So I'm hoping that it works out. And I've been watching this lady. Her name is Gina, I think Luca. I've been watching her. I think that's her name. I need to go back and check and see. Yeah, Gina Luker. I've been watching her. She does really good with bows, so I'm trying to learn from watching her. But as you can see right here, I am pulling my loops out, and now I'm going to go ahead and dovetail the ends before I attach it to my bow. And again, this is going to be the tail, and then I cut it at 20 inches. So yeah, you guys, thank you all again for tuning in. I hope you didn't forget to grab your drink and grab your snack, because some of these videos, they do go over 20 minutes, so I want to make sure that you guys are comfortable. So now this one, I am going to go ahead and tie it. So I'm going to use the tie-in method on this one here. Now, this ladybug bow is turning out too stinking cute, you guys. With the pipe cleaners that I'm using, I'm keeping them on the back, you know, because you don't know what you're gonna use it for, or you may know, so I don't want to cut it, because you know you want to use it to be able to adhere it to whatever you're trying to put it on. But yeah, there's my little ladybug bow for my love bugs. It turned out pretty cute. Now let's see how I'm going to use it in the space. Okay, on to bow number 3. Now, this is some bumblebee ribbon, and I actually purchased it from the Hobby Lobby, and I think it was like $1, y'all. I don't know what was going on, but that ribbon, along with the ladybug or love bug ribbon, it was like $1, you guys. And I guess they had them on sale for some time, because they only had a couple of rolls, so I did get what they had left. So as you can see, I've already cut my ribbon, and I'm going to be utilizing this here zip tie here, and I've already dovetailed each end. So all I'm doing right here now is I'm just crisscrossing the ribbons here, and I did cut them, a couple of them I cut at, I think, 12 inches, and the other one was like 10 and a half to 11. So all I'm doing is crisscrossing these pieces of ribbon. I wish I would have cut them a little bit shorter, but any rate, this is what I have here, and these were already pre-cut before I did this video. So I'm going to use my pipe cleaner to gather them together. But the one thing that you don't want to do, and this is what I did, when you're making what I call a spider looking bow here, you don't, and you're using the pipe cleaner, or if you're using the pipe cleaner or the zip tie, you don't want to tie it tight until you get it the way that you want it to. And I just accidentally, I wasn't thinking, I just accidentally tied mine. Once I twisted it to the back, I went ahead and tied it too tight, so it was kind of difficult for me to kind of spread my wings here as you would. So yeah, as y'all can see here, I'm having a hard time trying to separate my pieces because I went ahead and tied it too tight. But anyway, you guys get the point. So as soon as I get finished fluffing it, you'll see how I used it, and then we're gonna go on to the last and final bow. Okay, love bugs, this is what I am comfortable with using my bow dabber. So my bow maker, I am usually using this piece of equipment to make all of my bows that I put on my Christmas tree, and that I use on all of my wreaths or my centerpieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut them, and I am doing them, I think, at about, well, the tail here, I'm doing it about 12 inches here, and I'll go back later and dovetail my end. You don't necessarily have to dovetail the end, you guys. You can leave them like they are, or you can do a slant cut, or however you want to. Now, I'm going to measure these loops, but it does take time to measure the loops, you guys. So what I usually do when I'm using this bow maker here and I do my loops, I try to measure them against each other by lifting them up, as you can see me doing here. And as you can see, one of them is a little bit higher than the other one. So that's how you can measure, or you could just use your ruler to measure with it as well too. So either way works. And the loops might be a slightly off a little bit, but that's okay, because this is not for a client, this is not for anyone. I am doing this for this collaboration, so it's no big deal. But trust me, whenever I'm doing it for a client, I put my best foot forward. I give it 100%. And also too, we do have a pretty side and we have a dull side, so don't forget to flip that ribbon. It's very, very important. Flip that ribbon, guys. All right, you all, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let you all watch me create this sunflower bow here. And this ribbon also came from Sam's on last year. Okay, all right, you guys, again, thank you all so much. Also, Grace Life DIY Home Decor, thanks so much for reaching out to me and wanting me to participate in this ribbon and bows collaboration with you. Again, I appreciate you so much, and you guys don't forget to go over and check out these ladies' videos. And if you want to tell them that At Home with Lisa sent you guys, that is all right by me. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in to this collaboration. ribbon and bows. I appreciate you all oh so much. So these are the bows that I made for you guys. I hope you're able to take something away from this video. Hope you learned a little tip or two on how to create bows, and as you can see, each one is different in its entirety. And if you want to use 2 or 3 different styles on one bow, you can do that as well too. I just made it simple. But again, you guys, thank you so much. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And At Home with Lisa, Lisa will see you in the next video.
Kick back and catch a vibe. We at home with Lisa, Lisa. Kick back, it's a lifestyle. We at home.